Hello beautiful souls, it's Kerry with the new moon in Sagittarius forecast. It is the 1st of December and the new moon is at 4:51 p.m. Adelaide time. And the Sabian symbol associated with this new moon is the golden haired goddess of opportunity. So this really is a time to think about your connection to the divine, to the creator, to your connection to higher principles like truth and love and beauty, and also to think about religion and the church and law and justice. These are the kind of principles that align with a Sagittarian new moon. So I've got these two decks of cards here. You can just see them in front of me, and I have pre-shuffled them, and I made a plan before I started recording that I would go to the third card in each pile and then read out the meaning, and that this would be in relation to this new moon. So that's what I'm going to do. So just go 1, 2, and then take the third card in both of them. Okay, and that is the loving words of Jesus, and these are by Doreen Virtue. Forgive and you shall be forgiven, and that's from Luke 6:37. And this one here, which I haven't seen before, Our Lady with the moon at her feet. So I'm just going to read that one out. I'll just pop it on there so that I can read the smaller print. And there can be suffering in recognizing what lights up your heart, and then doubting whether it is possible to manifest it. New moons are actually all about manifesting. It's about planting the seeds of what your intentions are for the time coming. Our Lady knows what will help you break through spiritual inertia, freeing yourself into fulfillment. That which seems impossible to change shall be overcome, not through force, but through perseverance, trust, and devotion. Believe in her as she believes in you, and all shall fall into place. So that's Our Lady with the moon at her feet. And there is a prophecy, and it talks about Our Lady defeating Satan, and the snake is often pictured down there below her feet. And so just to talk about the principle of this, if we think about the serpent, or the name, the earthly name that we give to the devil, or to Satan, Our Lady is believed to have defeated the power of the devil through prayer, through the use of the rosary, and also through people trusting in her immaculate heart. So we have here, oops, she fell down. We have here the image of the divine feminine, and you know, this is a very sacred symbol, the yoni, and so that's what really takes us back to the idea of the divine feminine, because women are portals, and we bring the souls through from the spiritual realm into the physical realm through our bodies, and that's our special gift from God or from the Creator. And so here we have the message about forgive as you will be forgiven, or forgive so you shall be forgiven. So there is a line in the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer, which says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And so we are forgiven for our transgressions as we forgive others. So if we are hard-hearted about it, then the grace of God will not be able to penetrate our hard heart. And so if we're seeking forgiveness for our shortcomings and our wrongdoings, then we must offer up the pain of unforgiveness in order to break free of the hold that those experiences have over us, because they do. When someone hurts us very badly, it's a way that they penetrate our auric field and begin to siphon our energy off through the memory, through the experience, through the trauma. And so giving people to God in the knowledge that everyone is accountable for how they spend their life, for what they do to others. People might think that they're getting away with things, but we each have a day of reckoning. And so by giving our unforgiveness to a higher power than ourselves, we'll call that God because it's sort of a shorthand, then we are open to the grace of God, to look upon our shortcomings with mercy. So I hope that was helpful for you. And what I'm getting from the message from Our Lady, the message of that card is that, and also this new moon, is about really thinking big, dreaming big. Even if you don't know how it will happen, you don't have to work out each step of the way. You just have to have the dream or have the hope and turn it into a prayer and ask for what you need as if you already have it. So if you need more money for your finances, say, thank you, God, for always providing for me for everything I need. And you'll be surprised at how often our needs are met. And often it's when we are in a situation of panic or needing to control things that we start to get into that place of fear about, how am I going to do this? How will I climb this mountain? And just always remind yourself that this far, everything that you've done, you've been able to achieve, and what would be different. So it's just that fear of the unknown. So step into this new moon this month now, starting on the 1st of December, which is also the beginning of the Advent season. And so a very holy month for Christians and a very beautiful month, always there to remind us that that divine child that was sent to us, God in human form, is a reminder of our own connection to God, our own divinity. We're all embodied souls. We're all part of that divine spark. And it's really about what we do with that, And it says in the Bible, don't hide your light under a bushel. So it's about actually really believing in yourself, really believing that you're here for a purpose that's special simply to you. You don't have to compare yourself to others because you're not them and you're not here to do what they're here to do. So always focus on yourself and your own unique character that you bring to the world and your own unique mission, which generally most people know in their hearts when they really search deeply. So I hope that little new moon message was helpful for you. And if you would like more, you can follow and even share if you thought it was something you'd like to share with your followers or with others who might benefit. And wishing you a very happy new moon. Take care, lovelies.